Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. I'm RoyalMixGaming and today's video is going to be to test the one troop debuff. It's going to be a real quick video, but I still believe that the one troop debuff is still going to apply in any type of KVK format. I've tested it on a barb so far, but we're going to go ahead and test it against an actual troop on the battlefield. But when I was testing against a barb, it seemed to apply, so we're just going to quickly do a one troop debuff with Tommy and see if this applies to the Saladin. And as you can see, it didn't apply on the Saladin. Let's see if it did again. Just give it a couple times and see how this works out. And then we're going to look at the battle log once I am doing this. But when it did it on a barb, it worked. So it's kind of weird and I don't know why. But we're just going to do this a few times just to see if it even applies at any time. But I really thought it was still alive, but I think they've changed it to where it doesn't apply to troops on the battlefield, but it does apply to neutral units on the battlefield. Because I did it to a barb and it did apply. So we're going to go ahead and do it a few more times. And from what I'm seeing here, it's not working. So we're going to go ahead and go back to my city, look at the battle report really fast and see if I can't find it. So we're here at the battle log. We're going to go ahead and scroll through and see if we can't see. On the side here, you're going to see our side skill damage and things like that. So you're going to have to be looking for Tamiris's skill. So we're going to quickly look through here for, let's see Tommy's skill. So I was doing double C and Tamiris, the secondary. Tamiris has got the last skill maxed. So we're looking for Misogyny's counterattack, which adds a stack of poison to the target. So we're going to quickly look through this battle log and see if we see it. I didn't see it. I did see it on the barb report whenever I was doing the barb report, but there was no report for, on this one you didn't see it apply on the screen, but sometimes you should see it on the screen when it applies. So we're going to see if we see it in the battle report in case it applied and it didn't actually apply on screen, because sometimes it applies on screen. That's from Saladin with my alts. So we're still looking. There's Ring of Doom. There's Ring of Doom again. Let's see, Horn of Fury, Undying Fury, the Warlord's Courage, Ring of Doom, Guard of Republic, Art of Archery. Still looking for Misogyny's some M word that you're gonna see on the screen. Seeing skill damage buff from Nevsky and all that, and not seeing it here. This is when Nevsky's popping his skill. I did it multiple times, so we're still not seeing it here. Let's see, Misogyny, something. Still looking here, still looking. And you guys can always tell me if you see it and I didn't see it, but I don't see that it's applying here. And I'm looking on turn 12, which was plenty of time for it to apply because I tapped it multiple times. So we're going to keep looking here and see if we see it. Still looking, not seeing it. So I'm thinking that they did actually remove it from actual troops on the battlefield. But just be careful when you're testing it yourself. If you want to test it on the field, it does work on barbs. So if you're trying to test this on the field, it still works on neutral units. It just doesn't work on troops on the battlefield. So I don't know why they didn't just remove it from everything, because I feel, man, that's fine that it works on barbs and not on any of the troops on the battlefield. And it says skill damage taken minus 15%, which it might be Saladin skill or something like that from, yeah, it's Saladin skill. So I'm not seeing the Misogynies, or however you say it. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I'm not seeing it here. So in case you guys want to do your own testing, you can test it yourself. We can look at the other report from Double C, but we're on turn 19, and you should have seen it by now because I spammed it a lot. And I'm really not seeing it here, so we're going to keep looking here just to see if we see it, but I'm still not seeing it in this battle log. And it's a good thing that they removed this because it evens out the battling between troops on the battlefield, so that you can't just get an unfair advantage by spamming a troop debuff that isn't actually in battle on another team. So we're going to see if we can try to see it here, but I'm still not seeing it, and we're on turn like 20 something here. So I really think that they removed it, so that's a good thing for us. I'm still not seeing it. So we'll go ahead and look at the Double C report and see if it said anything. Nope. See, it doesn't even have a battle log now. So you see that there's no battle log for this, so that proves that there's no debuffs being applied. I feel like if there's a turn, it's going to tell you that there's a debuff being applied and things like that happening. But as you can see, I did it on a barb, one troop, and there's a battle log on a barb. So you gotta be careful when you're testing because it only works on troops on the battlefield, like actual troops. It still works on neutral units on the battlefield because you can see it on this report. I'm not going to show it to you here, but you can see it there. But the no battle log report with this Double C and Tommy, it really proves that there is no debuff being applied with one troop. You may be able to apply it with like 1,000 T1 maybe because there's going to be one turn, but that's going to be a lot of T1 that you're going to have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video proving that the one troop debuff is completely gone, other than the fact that you could train a ton of T1 and use like maybe 1,000 T1 at a time and maybe apply one stack of debuff, but it's going to be really hard to apply this debuff, a lot harder than it was before. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you found this information helpful. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one.